Why am I stoked with Mt.Bachelor? Look at that view. Oh my God, because they got the most killer groomers anywhere around. I mean, at least I love them. Here we go down a little bit of the off the Skyliner chair there. And we've got so much skiing at Mt.Bachelor that is above tree line, too. And, that's just got to stoke you, you know. So we're ripping down the groomers, and we're stoked with that. And here's some above of the tree line skiing and boarding in the bowl, coming off the summit there. I mean, we've got so much ungroomed territory above tree line. I mean, you just can't even believe it. I mean, we got 3,683 acres or something like that to ski on. And, oh, did I mention the uncrowded groomers? Of course, this is a weekday here, but, even on a weekend, a lot of times, unless it's some big holiday, it's not too crowded. Oh, my God, and the terrain parks. Oh, man, the terrain parks at Mt.Bachelor. They got one of the most interesting terrain park complexes. Look at this guy. I mean, you're talking like it's like coming to the X Games, man, when you come up and watch some of these guys up there. It's just incredible. And did I mention, oh, yes, I think I did, but did I mention the uncrowded groomers? I mean, look at this. Look at this. Coming down Skyliner, lift line run. Look at this. There ain't nobody out there. Killer groom. I got the whole thing to myself. And racing. Oh my God, they got so much racing up at Mt.Bachelor. This is the Sun Cup race here, and super giant slalom. But anyway, the Mt.Bachelor Sports Education Foundation, aka MBSEF, runs a program. And in their program, you can get in there, and they got all kinds of racing. Oh, and this is the events at Bachelor. This is the Dirks and Derby up here at Mt.Bachelor. And look at, she giving it up for the Dirks and Derby there. And from the smallest to the tallest, from the oldest to the youngest, one great thing is anybody can get into an event like this. All you got to do is pay just a little bit of entry fees, and they all go to a good cause. And this particular one goes to a snowboarder who was injured very severely years ago, and he needs constant help to take care of himself. So this raises money for him each year. And I mean, they're coming from all over the country and even parts wider to come to the Dirks and Derby at Mt.Bachelor. There's the guy who started it, Josh Dirksen, right there. And I mean to tell you, everybody has a good time at this event, because although they do, score and keep time and all that, I mean, everybody does this just for the fun of it, and because it's all for a good cause. And oh, and the Sammy Carlson Invitational. I mean, that thing comes to Mt.Bachelor, and they bring some of the hottest free skiers in the world come to this thing, man. And I mean, these guys go over this jump, and I mean, it's like gigantic. I mean, they're flying like 120 feet to the sweet spot. I don't know, it might even be more than that, but it's just insane. And then they'll go hit like a big wall. They've been doing it up there at Mt.Bachelor for a few years. And I mean, you just can't even believe this stuff, man. I am so stoked with Mt.Bachelor. I like Tanner Hall right there. I didn't quite get the full double back on it. But, Hendrick Harlow and all these guys, Bobby Brown. And there goes the man himself, Sammy Carlson, up the hill with some guys. I mean, this event is just insane. And then you got the Jerry Lopez Big Wave Challenge. And this is how the road looked the day that the Jerry Lopez Big Wave Challenge was going on late in the season. And I mean, look at that. Anyway, even in the winter, the roads are really well maintained going up to Mt.Bachelor. Nice, friendly people. Look at that. Competitors in the Big Wave Challenge. And look at that. The roads coming up to Mt.Bachelor, once you get to Bend, I mean, it's just a mellow road, and it's only like 22 miles out of Mt.Bachelor. So once you're in Bend or Sun River, I mean, getting to Mt.Bachelor is a piece of cake. Look at that guy. He's riding it like a wave, because it is the Jerry Lopez Big Wave Challenge. And the only place you're going to see this and get into it is at Mt.Bachelor. I'll tell you, that stokes the heck out of me. And these guys, again, this is one of these events. You can enter this, doesn't matter how young or how old you are, because they've got a group for you there, Oh, he taking a little dive there, but he's going to be just. And look at this guy coming down. I mean, talk about big wave challenge. Everybody's having fun. And, this guy's having fun with he carrying his paddle down there. He wants to look like he's doing, the paddleboard surfing there. Oh, and here you go. Here, this is the event put on by the doggone snowboard. I forget what it's called. Anyway, Enter the Dragon. It's the United States Snowboard and Skiing Association putting on this event here. And of course, you would have to be in the USSA or whatever the United States Ski and Snowboard Foundation to be in this one. But they got this kind of stuff going on up at Mt.Bachelor, pretty regular basis. Oh, and I didn't even mention the half pipe. Look at this half pipe. I mean, early season when there's not enough snow, it's not going to be ready for you yet. But once they get enough snow at Bachelor, man, they put up this half pipe. And I mean to tell you, look, these guys are just having nothing but fun. And look at that half pipe is sweet. And there they go hiking back up there to get some more of that puppy, no doubt about it. So these are some of the reasons I'm stoked about Mt.Bachelor. Oh, and the pond skim. Every year at the end of the year, they got a pond skim. And oh, look at this. This is a magic carpet. This is how they take the little kids up and teach them how to ski. They get to ride through that, man. Isn't that cool or what? If you were a little kid, you'd love that. And anyway, yeah, so the pond skim, that's at the end of the year. Always draws a great crowd of people. A lot of great costumes and people getting across this pond at Mt.Bachelor. I mean, that is just one of the funnest events you'll ever be to. They call that the North American Pond Skimming Championships right there. Oh, and did I mention Oregon Adaptive Sports? They got adaptive sports program at Mt.Bachelor that's second par to none. And I mean to tell you, Oregon Adaptive Sports, they're the bomb. And that's why I sing this song. And they get people on the snow with disabilities, don't you know? Oregon Adaptive Sports, yeah, they're the bomb. Anyway, yeah, Oregon Adaptive Sports running this program out of Mt.Bachelor, man. And I don't care what kind of disability somebody has. They'll get them out there and look, and they'll take them all the way from the beginning and teach them how to get all the way to this level where you're going all by yourself. But maybe you'll never be able to go by yourself. Well, they'll always be there for you then. They'll stand behind that thing and they'll continue to take you down the hill and teach your family how to take you down the hill. I mean, Oregon Adaptive Sports is the bomb, and that's why I sang the song. And look at that. There's a more advanced level monoskier, and Oregon Adaptive Sports will get you there. Oh, and did I mention the uncrowded groomers? Well, here I go again down cliffhanger. Oh my goodness, look at that. This is the middle section. Doesn't have the big bumps on it and all that, but it's wide, and I'm taking the glide right there. And look at the crowd. That's one thing I love about Mt.Bachelor. Generally, there ain't much of a crowd. Book yourself a week there and you'll be proud. And okay, here's the road coming up from Sun River. And once you're in Sun River, it only takes about 20 minutes to get to the mountain too. And this was kind of a gnarly day, but the roads are always well maintained. This is one thing that I'm stoked about skiing at Mt.Bachelor. Whether you come out of Bend or whether you come out of Sun River, it's an easy ride up the hill every time. I mean, you're talking 7 high-speed quads with another one on the way, and they're lowering the east catch line, and that'll add more acres to the already existing 3,683 acres. So this is why I'm stoked on Mt.Bachelor. Yeah, you just gotta love it. We'll catch you a while ago, and that's why I'm stoked.